A very good morning, dear children. Yes, dear children, today we are going to do an activity. So, before we start on, let us understand what we are going to do. So, this is actually the traditional dresses of India. Each and every state has its own tradition, own customs. So, we are going to see today the different states, the dressing or the traditions of different states. India is a land of diversity. As we all know, India, it is a land of diversity, but also an embodiment of unity. That is a feeling of unity. So it's a land of diversity. We have it is also embodiment of unity in just the most inclusive of way with different cultures prevalent in different states. So every state has a different culture. It is only evident that each religion will have its own separate identity. That is, we have separate, every religion has its own food, they have their own languages, and also their own dresses. Now, tradition contributes a sense of comfort and belonging. So it gives us comfort as well as a sense of belonging. It brings all family members together and, and enable people to connect with friends. So tradition, what it is actually, it is a belonging, okay, a comfort and a belonging. It brings our families together, it connects with friends. So tradition reinforces values such as freedom, faith, integrity, a good education, personal responsibilities, a strong work ethics, and values of self and being selfless. So, dear children, if you look at the slide, first slide, you can see the traditional dress of Karnataka. So, it's a sari for women, and for men, it's lungi. Okay, it is worn under the waist below a shirt. During festive season or special occasion, men wear a dhoti. So, sari as well as kurta and a dhoti or a shirt and a lungi is worn. So this is the traditional dress of Karnataka. Now you can see the Maharashtrian traditional dress. Okay, so the men wear a dhoti and kurta as well as feta. So it's worn on the head. Okay, feta. While a choli and 9-yard sari, locally known as Nawari sari or lugda, are for women. So, this is the traditional dress of the Maharashtrians. Now, let's move next. That is Chhattisgarh. Traditional Chhattisgarh traditional women's clothing is kuchora style sari. The saris are knee length. So the sari, the way they wear the sari, it is up to the knee length. And the men in the tribal groups wear dhoti and head gears like cotton turban. So this is the traditional dress of the Chhattisgarh people. Now here it's Goa, and Goa, the land of beaches, is immensely popular among tourists. So we all love to go to Goa because famous for its beaches. The women of Goa wear Nauwari. So these women of Goa, they wear the sari Nauwari, which is a 9-yard, okay, stood with precious stones and worn with beautiful accessories. So this is the Goan dress, traditional dress. Now you can see the Rajasthani traditional dress. The women wear chanya choli. Okay, chanyo is a colored petticoat embroidered with glass pa colored pieces of coarse clothes covering the upper pieces, while choli is a body. Okay, so this dress is worn by the people of Rajasthan. This is the traditional dress of the Rajasthan. Now the next is the costumes of Himachal Pradesh. So you can see the this is the costume of the Himachal Pradesh. The people of Himachal Pradesh mostly wear woolen as it's best suits to the climate. So this is best suiting to the climate. The men can be found in various types of kurtas and a typical Himachal cap. So you can see that they wear the kurtas, the men, and a Himachal cap. So this is a traditional dress of the Himachal Pradesh. Now moving to the next, that is Kashmir. Okay, the Piran is a prominent attire for Kashmiri women. The Firan is worn by women, usually has zari embroidered on the hemline, around pockets, and mostly on the collar area. Ladies prefer a suit and burqa in summer, and firan are preferred in autumn. So the attire changes. In summer, they wear burha, burqa, and in autumn, they wear firan. The typical dress of the Kashmiri man, both Hindus and Muslim, is firan. So both the caste people, that is Hindu and the Muslim, they wear firan, a long loose gown hanging below the knees. The men wear a skull cap, a close fitting salwar, or a churidar paisama. So this is the traditional dress of the Kashmiris. Then we move to the next, that is Kerala. The traditional clothing of the women in Kerala is a Kerala sari or the mundum Nariyatum. This is in two pieces. One is draped in the lower part of the body, and the men of Kerala tend to be more conservative than women and stick to traditional mundus is worn on the lower part of the body and is a long garment tucked around the waist. It reaches the ankles. Many prefer to wear it above their waist, and the higher caste drape a cloth over their shoulders. So the higher caste people, they take one cloth over their shoulder like this. So this is the traditional dress of the Kerala. So dear children, now what are you going to do as an activity? Okay, so this is what I told you regarding India. So for your activity, you are going to see the traditional dresses of different countries. Okay, of different countries. This was what I showed you. It was of our country, that is India, but you are going to do an activity, that is you're going to see the different dresses of the world. So you can take about 10 countries. Okay, as I have taken around 7 to 8 states, you can take at the most 10, and you can also uh, see the pictures or paste a picture and write about the dress what is worn. So this is your activity. So thank you and have a nice day.